They will talk to the Assistant Commissioner of Police, we are the head of police media, Brima Kamara. We can talk about the proposed plan for transition from police force to police service. As Abido introduced inside the program earlier, this PNTM, the Inspector General of Police and their team, we go work na Ghana on learning experience for see how the Ghanaians them transition from police force to police service and other thing them. Well, then Septon proposed for transition. What's in the thing them within the transition and how this transition get for work. Make we get the head of police media now the program Brima Kamara. Once again, good morning and welcome to the program. Good morning, Salome.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, we can look at the proposed transition from police force to police service and the work I wanna do na Ghana. But now we look at the general security updates. What's it happen at the security sector?
Quiet, relatively peaceful. Of course, we get threats, 1920, but we all see, we don't need for overemphasize the point, say things went on normal. You know, then tell me the way person they say, they far and I say, you know, come out, on us done house, you know, they feed you know, they take care of you. I mean, people don't become aware of the fact, say, I mean, like go about me normal business and go do me business and feed me family. So everything was quiet, but like we all always say, you know, they underrate any. No situation we don't underrate. Whether we get the information covertly or overtly, we not underrate situation. We do we level best to make sure say we provide the kind of security environment where we make business and thrive. People go to school, we have to go to school, where they go take exams, as the case may be. Yeah.
Whether covertly or overtly, as you mentioned, police can tell we say we get intelligence who they deal with. In this situation or this time around, any intelligence the way the police work on in terms of security threats?
Well, that's the covert aspect of it. And I won't believe say we're always alone. One time we go on social media, we people they make some threats and all the rest of it. But like I say, whether the threats come from social media, it come from other sources, whether now open one we get them or whether we get them that way we forget them by way of intelligence, we treat it with all seriousness and make sure say we continue for assure the people say security is guaranteed and then we for live in a salon and thrive in a salon and do what things are waiting for do way what's to do within the ambit of the law.
All right, still get for do with intelligence. Recently, we hear audio back on social media. We are in some people calls for sit at home or neither a protest. The salon police are aware of that, and if they are aware, witness some of the things they want don't do for talk to salon people there in relation for let abstain from some of them things they are working in social media.
You know, we don't get sustained engagement with the public. I recall so many times me and the public relations officer for Office of National Security, and some other times we co-opt the media officer for AXLAF, Republic of Sierra Leone Armed Forces. And we talk to the people for letting them say, when you get information where if you say you're not satisfied with, instead of being going to corner, they go meet person, we not get anything for do with security, approach the security agencies. We are all always open. Like for me, I'm not getting any closed door policy. Every other time somebody go see me, we talk. He call me on the phone, I'll talk to you. You know, so I think we don't sensitize people and don't become aware of the fact. Say, if they get out, then go ask the police, or they get out, then go ask the ONS, or then go ask the military, as the case may be. But in the given circumstance, we always make sure say we not underrate information. I will still continue for repeating. Whether we hear openly, whether we hear covertly, or whether we go source them by our own way, we don't underrate information. So all information we owner the airport, we save the airport. And then one day they determine how we do with deployment. You know, sometimes you will say we will provide what we call high visibility assurance policing. We will do a lot of patrols. You will see we mount checkpoints, check people, check goods. All that one then as a result of waiting, we could know who is something probably yourself don't know.
All right. So this August 19, we people they allege 2020 by the rest. The police don't get that information there.
Yeah, we said if you only go on social media there, we should go social media there. Yeah, we all are human beings, so we are done with that one. Honestly, yeah.
In a situation like this, what in the police can do in a situation of threats? We before this time they don't threaten and then do and if they don't begin threatening again, what in the police can do and other security agencies?
Well, we not go. You know, in security terms, you don't put everything on the table, but the fact remains, whatever information we get, we not underrate them. we they do with deployment, we do all that we supposed for do. We will ensure say the integrity of the state, the sanctity of the state is maintained. But we no tell you bit by bit, say na this we do, na that we do. I mean, don't forget say why should we on air? This is a mass media. We will talk now. If you want to do overseas, if they get away, they connect to Facebook for no. So if the enemy know how they do your job, then he defend another way I go for counter. And I make now the same thing like with the thief. Thief man, he listen to the radio. One for nothing the police will explain. Hey, police say this, police say that. They say, hey, so police and get for carry that today. He not go wait today. So now so we do, but the fact remains we not underrate the situation, and we are on the high alert at all times.
So police are on top of situation in terms of security.
He passed that one. I don't know if you had other description this for me put on, but we did far above on top of situation.
Now, when we look at, you mentioned earlier, say they operate an open door policy, and if somebody gets any information about violence, for reports to the police,
yeah.
Which means them when I get for make somebody reports to the police about any incident or suspected incident or demonstration or strike.
Well, say for example, demonstration. Let be specific as to demonstration. Demonstration, the law provides, say, if you want for do you for right to the Inspector General, even though the act they talk about Commissioner of Police, when I be then tell me and before we get the 1991 Constitution, then tell me the 1965 when they pass the law and we talk about the highest rank of police, then I be commissioner. So section 17 of the act they tell you say where the act don't amend now. Then tell me we talk about the Public Order Act of number 46 of 1965. Well, now we talk about the Public Order Amendment Act of 2021. Because of the expunge part of that part 5, we get for do sedition, defamation, and all the rest of it. So, but section 17 is still intact. They tell you say you get for notify the head of the police, and then the head of the police get some considerations, so we go look, and then from there he will reply and tell you say you are okay, or maybe when I come sit around the table and discuss and say no, we're not going to allow this one or we will allow. But those considerations are always clear. You have to look at the issue of public safety, public interest, public morality. You have to look at the defense of the state. Those things, these are all considerations.
The process we are in, for let somebody take clearance for do a demonstration or peaceful protest. Now, within the Salone Police, they look for grant somebody for let go ahead with demonstration or protest, and waiting again they look for long discredit somebody, not for do some of the activity here.
Well, I don't state them 4 conditions. I say one, we look at public safety. This demonstration or protest we want get, we look whether the public will still be safe if you only protest. We look at public order. I mean, we look at the fact say this demonstration we want for all or the protest. I mean, the orderliness of the state. Understand? We will talk about social order. We still able for maintenance. Then we also look at the issue of public morality. That is what we call in law, what we call legal moralism. Certain laws are the way they make them because they want to maintain the sanctity of the state, the moral ethics of the state. And so, if man say the protest, somebody they come out born naked, all man they pull into assist, or I mean, an officer society will accept that. So that's not public morality. Or we have to also look at the defense of the state, the defense of the state, because one primary responsibility of government, understand, and for make sure say it provide for the welfare of the people, and for also make sure the people are safe. And that responsibility for safeguard the people, they entrust in the police, the military, and other state agencies, as provided for by Section 5, subsection 2B of the Salone Constitution. So those are the things we will consider. So most times what we go do, we will get you on the other side. We get discussions with you, and if we say then full conditions and there is going to be a breach, then definitely we will grant them.
All right. Recently, we don't see or observe say the Salone Police not only allow people for do a demonstration or protest. Is it that now because of the safety of the people make, at times I know they allow people for do some of their rights than they're supposed for do way they in the 1991 Constitution?
They don't say where somebody right to win. They don't say. I feel the whole world we call as recent way not to take. I think they within 3 or 4 months. Now the one way Fatoma right to win. They say for get in New England around this area. I feel the one that we off. And then we discuss with her. we get back and forth discussion with them, and we tell them say, since other organs and they within the state, we already they handle this one, it will be much better. They allow them handle them than they can converge now, where you not get control over the people. Something can happen in government building, the government offices, they will only responsible. So better they allow them handle, like how they handle them also. So I feel that you don't think I will get then kind later than they. But if they can, we will still assess them based on those conditions.
In handling situations or providing security, the police don't they raise concern for basic amenities or sometimes things that they need for do their work. One, communication equipment, you get for do it, vehicles and the likes. But we see this BNTM, some police get some green or blue, yellow motka them with their right palm police. They can give updates on that. The police buy that motka or then provide them for owner.
Yeah, but when our police is seen like customized vehicles, that is our police get them.
No, I
want to know first. The police not get money on their own. The government they provide money for the police. Now that make anything they give budget, they must tell you say that this the police gets. Understand? And this the arc staff gets. So now that money they provide for you, now that money they take for forget with equipment, forget fleet, and for take care of you in terms of providing rice, providing fuel, as the case may be, even providing salaries. So now that one, so them much see so now the way they part of waiting government budget where they provide.
Now most much will they talk about?
Well, it's supposed to go up to 100, but for now we get within the range of a little over 50.
A little over 50.
Yeah.
Would they use this podcast? What's the purpose?
Well, we give to the police commanders, and for convey somebody from point A to point B. We will find out say each and every police division within the western area and even some places we give them for the
I ask you this because one incident we report about we involve one Pande Mutkaya where they allege say one incident happened with a young man where they be attacked and first Mutka will be appearing at the scene. Now one Pande Mutkaya so we according to the policy in SLP 400 and then being plead with them for help the person where they in need for go to an hospital, then say that they in operation. Make I ask, what are the purpose of them Mutkaya so and what are the role of police in terms of situation like that?
You know, this one we talk about somebody being come to me notice and I tell them say, well, I was not there. Possibly we are saying the right thing. You also possibly say they say the right thing. I say but the job of the police now for always make sure say we protect lives and property. I don't know what could have happened in that instant situation. I was not even there and I'm not too sure whether that should be happening or not should be happening. That was just brought to our attention 1 or 2 weeks after. I think after radio they may come to my attention because it involved somebody where they work after radio and I saw them may come. So I tell them say if that was the situation, if it is true, I say they could have reported to they could have reported. Go to one of the nearest police stations, then from we don't look into the issue. I say but 2 weeks after it would be difficult for somebody to believe the story. Because waiting me know the police know say we didn't think that happen, there will be a for lacking civility. So you must come and provide the required.
Now that the person we allege get the number winner SLP 400, una don't check this motor, una don't do any investigation.
It's difficult to investigate if there is no report. Let us have a report and let us have proofs say not true.
So possible go lay statements before an investigator.
Of course, if you something happen to you, just you say that means you look for case. And you get the case and they prove the case. And so they just say you allege must prove. So if you not report it means there is no case. So how do I go to home and take you say power per cam? So nobody has reported.
It still got to do with the issue of that we colleague we die concerning jog phone and the rest. So waiting the Salone police to do at this moment because around Lumley, the Wilkinson Road axis, the issue of jog phone, bike rider them, it don't plenty. Which one I don't put in place for some of them thing they are for Tapam?
2 approach. The first one, I think I make them very clear. I say sometimes we self-stability create some opportunities for let things happen. You understand? I remember one other interview I grant. I make them very clear. I say, one, there is no way we will get one policeman to one civilian, one policeman to one civilian. No way. It no go ever happen at the world safe. No go ever happen. So if you look at that long stretch, that we can see a very long stretch. So we always advise people and say, one, on the softer side of things, not provide an opportunity for certain things to happen as well. Not the work and treat say the see police around, you understand, then you hold phone, you talk open in public, you see crowd of people, you can never tell what will happen, because waiting we expect the civilians for the do as well. We always tell civilians, I say, you get powers of arrest. If we only we ready for support the police, if only we ready for support each other, some of them things that would happen, no will happen. Because if the police not did it at that time, then definitely the police not going for act, because it not did it at that time. Understand? But if you the civilian, you did it, you all did it, when I see this thing happen, we always tell people and say, use that power where they give you for arrest. The law when they make the people who write the law are not full. They always know say police not go there everywhere. The law, the power where they give you under section 11 of the Criminal Procedure Act for let you arrest somebody, you understand? Use that power there. Then when you don't arrest that person, you assist, you accompany, then you bring that person to the police, then the police will do the needful. Understand? But in the event the police they around that thing they happen, now the responsibility of the police for go after that person and what they call it. So that make they do constant foot patrol at some point. We also do vehicular patrol at some point. But it will also possible say the criminal get trick. If you know say you didn't at this time, not today go operate now, you go operate on the other side. And make us say if we didn't, they will be very careful. I will put out information, because the criminal they listen. If they don't now say now show them the security arrangement today. If you show the security arrangement today, then it means we now the work for counterweighting at the security arrangement. So very careful. So we they advise people as well. Do you away they say keke, you didn't say motoka. You get bad, not only on a lap with the glass stay down. The tendency they say way if you meet up traffic, somebody when a bad person, you go jog that in they escape. Not take your phone, expose them, put on a sideway, say the glass the door, you know motoka. Sometimes people they even put on then pay less attention to the phone, less attention to the bag. And then somebody go do the person a bad person, you jog them, take the corner from that motoka, you not going for one out of that person. You understand? So those are the things we tell people. But the one way police day in the presence, not their responsibility for make sure say don't go after that person. But we are the police not there, you go report to the police. We also get the responsibility for ensure say we conduct an investigation and try for go after that person. Now that make we get the cyber investigation unit. That unit they are they tell you for free we are doing they really they do a lot of marvelous things. Even last night I post on our Facebook and try for see some of the steps away in the take. And for guys, some people, some of the things that when you do at the cyberspace where they make them even they commit crime, they not the notion of crime they commit. So now that's not the advice we give people. One, you yourself be aware of your environment, take conscious effort of your property where you in a public, and make sure say you not allow, not give that opportunity to thief man for make it thief you. But we say police day and policing is responsible for make sure say they provide that protection. And if somebody take them, police will go after that person. Alright,
so any arrest though, when I get anybody on a custody in relation to what we just discussed?
That could be specific. I know if I get specific details of them now, but I should say they don't arrest people here and there.
Alright, before we go for a break, we see recently the IG engage different sector them na the Salone police, one get for do with the traffic. Within this engagement depot?
Well, all boil down to transitioning from police force to a police service. But not also forget the IGP, the strategic head of the police. And they provide strategic direction. And so, from time to time, he gets the obligation for make sure say he meets with any department, or whether not a division, whether not a department, whether not a unit, for meet with them and tell them, continue for remind them about the vision of the police and the mission of the police and how we want for the first one. So basically, the discussions were centered around professionalism and then making sure say they use their discretion wisely. When they say use the discretion wisely, you always get for look at the situation and determine whose action I will take with this thing to happen. If you use them the wrong way, you get discretion. You have to get that discretion in the pipe. But if you use them the wrong way, sometimes you go also then find one thing. So it was based on professionalism in the conduct of their duties, and for always make sure they use their discretion wisely.
Quick one, any memo come out on keke concerning them bulb we get for do with the brake lights?
Well, in fact, it means we get too many things to check for, not necessarily pass and pull memo. I mean, you could be addressed and told to do A, B, and C. One, we check for artificial decoration. You know, people they over decorate them motor car. We also do check for the one the way we they use unlicensed and unregistered vehicles. We do all in checking a day. And there's some other things in the way when you look at, but I make you say we use your discretion wisely. You get some minor offenses the way somebody go commit during the way they plan at the route. Say for example, get smooth tire. I mean, if you are wise enough, maybe you go advise and say go change them. They take note of them, caution. If you see them again, still continue for you smooth tire, then that night at least you go prepare your MTR and take them to court for me before the court. So not necessarily passing put memo for them, but you already know your job. Say why are they out there? This is what I should do, and this is what I should do.
All right. The reason why I asked that specific question, the Congo Coast police officers, the traffic people a week in the at the inside keke they were in the officer. They tell the keke rider say they don't pull memo from the Salon police say you bulb, you brake light, you forget a specific bulb. When are you for use?
Well, I think that one they get for do with the safety of somebody else. Because know some of them bulbs there, we all know. So then the way you shine up on the other person, especially in the night.
No, that now the backlight where you must break, you know, say the lights behind the keke, the red supposed for show. But the police officer say not to the right bulb this, and this na memo way they don't pull from the Salon police.
Anyway, we'll cross check but the fact is the policeman will do the job, and I'm sure say what team they do at the time, they get easy for doing.
Okay. Let me look at the work away the IG and delegation go do na Ghana this BNTM and for learning experience for one to own a pull for change from police force to a police service. Give me more update on this.
Yes, that does lay the premise. We get the United Nations Development Program (UNDP) resident representative. You know, we take up office. It's have to pay court. You know, say. Normally, we don't when they take office, so they pay courtesy visit to ministries, departments, and agencies, especially the one the way we germane to the job. We get something for do the job what they do, and so we pay a courtesy visit to the IGP, and then we get lengthy discussion time. But to we say and be surprised that throughout the discussions we get with IG not talk but say can give me 5 motor car, this me a condition on poil, I will fix them, or I will give you computer. Or while they help for build police station. See, the IGP center all in discussion on building the capacity of personnel and building the capacity of the institution as a whole. So that one didn't be surprised. I mean, say the IGP gets the SLP at heart. And somebody will ready for say in organization, understand, and grow from strength to strength. So now that they move on with the discussion coming say, so what about the idea of you transforming to a police force, to a police service? Given the benefits around them, you know, and the benefits around them we all know. You the servant, and the other you possible and the civilians the servants, the master. That tells you become very, very. You know how the servant become very, very close to a master, and you always want to make sure say a master they see him in a very good light. You understand? Because if master they see you in a very bad light, it's a problem. So you always want to let master they see you in a very good light. So the discussions started from there, and then we now decide say so what you get for do? We get for identify a country around Africa where we don't go through this process. We don't transform from a force to a service. And then they identify Ghana. And one lucky thing again, Mr. Frederick Ampere, we are the resident representative of UNDP. He was involved in that process in Ghana. He still work for the UNDP, but in Ghana they be based. He was part of the process. And so you know almost everything will be happen. And so the idea comes, better let we visit Ghana and let we go learn from them. I can do that kind of benchmarking, learn from the experience and see how then they operate, which are the things we can put in place and which are the benefits, the pros and the cons as they normally say. So now let me lead to the visit to Ghana, we will go get that learning experience.
All right.
Okay, learning experience, you say una identify Ghana. Is it on which basis when I identify Ghana? Is it just because of the change of name from police force to a police service?
No, we identify Ghana for so many things. One, Ghana, don't forget we get so many things in common. One, now English and they talk. We say we talk English. And then 2, we're all within West Africa under ECOWAS. And 3, we all come from the same colonial masters. So if then they within West Africa, and the only West Africa police force where we know we transition from a police force to a police service. So why we not go there? Yeah, Botswana they far. We also get South Africa they far. So this one then they very close to it, and we go easily go quick, get enough information and come back, and then even work with them together. Because if we don't come now, we can form what we call the technical committee, we comprise of the Ghanaians and the Salon police, then even the NDP, for we all sit together and then move the process system we involve for we become a police service.
We can look at the steps the way Salon police they take for move from service, from a force to a service. I ask you why Ghana, because when you look at different rankings, then Ghana not a good example of policing, and we get what we call the Security Journal, where them publish an article in 2022, then call it Exploring Public Trust in Policing at a Community in Ghana, published in 2022. The report look at thematic areas them, and the people, the end of the day, then lack confidence in the Salon police, and also then believe say the police then poorly visible in the communities.
Okay.
Make a media, and we look at the Afro Barometer report of 2022. We see now only 22% of Ghanaians then believe in the Ghana police, which means 78% believe say the Ghana police they're not professionals and they treat their citizens them with respect. Make I ask you why Ghana?
I don't tell you why Ghana already. As I say, we share same characteristics. 1, they need West Africa, and 2, they don't go through the process. And 3, we all talk the same English, understand? So we will for learn a lot from how the process go through. We are there to learn processes, understand? What it takes to move from here to here. That was why we are there.
When I go learn anything from Ghana, we are all there at par in terms of public perception.
We learn a lot of things then. Of course, we learn a lot of things. One, we know say if one for transition from a force, one for transition from a force to a service, you have to look at the laws that we get. And that is what we are now doing. We are looking at the Police Act of 1964. It is under review by the Law Reform Commission. I'm also part of that team. Understand? So we also get to look at the aspect of the Public Order Act. We done from 1965. Even most recently, we then get to do amendment, but not just part of an just expunge. It's still intact. We get to review those ones. We also get to look at the Criminal Procedure Act. We already in our Parliament. Understand? We expect say it will accommodate, but it will take on board things that we get for with policing will be included into that one. So we learn that one from Ghana. Say if you are moving from a police force to a police service, I think you get to look at the laws that we get so that it will operate in line with those ones. You get to look at the issue of mindset. Mindset very key. If you talk about winning the hearts and minds of people, now you first forget the kind of mindset. Say this is what I'm going to do. If you consider yourself saying you're the master all along, now you know now say you get for at some point you get to be the servant, because if you take listening right now the doorstep of people so that you go able to win them hearts and the minds for making them support you. You understand? You also get the issue of community policing. You get for strengthening them. Community policing, where we always talk about, is a very broad concept, but when we put them to that kind of simple way, say we call them local needs policing. We know police where they meet the needs and expectations of local communities. So how do you intensify that one? How do you make sure say now that we already get the structures, the local police in partnership board, the area police in partnership committees, the zonal police in partnership committee, or the chief zone police in partnership committees, how do we strengthen those ones? How we provide more resources where we make policing very strong here and there?
When we come back to it, we look at the structures them they put in place for move from force to a service. In name Brima Kamara, in the head of police media, and assistant commissioner. We look at not just the name the transition, or get for put structures in place where they go with transition.
Of course, we put structures in place because the word force a negative connotation itself. So it's like you are the master all along, master. Then it's the public, then are the servant. So the transition from you being the master to you being the servant. So you know what now they mean. When you be the servant, you get for be humble, and you get for do things that will go satisfy your master. You get for always try to come very closer to your master so that your master will see in a very good light. So many structures you go put in place. From some they way outside, some they way they within. Within you self. The people away where you the control, when are the personnel where you the control. The one that they go for training mindset. So waiting IG plan for do this can become so not to, you know, say becoming a spokesman. Brima Kamara, you go upline and go talk to people. No, now instead they lead the team because now in the lead the process itself. So we get for go up country for make sure so we begin for sensitize and conscientize with officers and for say, hey guys, we are moving. For begin to change the mindset from we say we come from so we day to a force we go on to service now where you get for be people centered. You focus now on the people for make sure say people be in the hearts and the minds. Understand? Then we also get for look at human resource management data. Human resource it is still paper based. Where sometimes somebody go down die, somebody go down there in a police dog retire. Now retire as a very senior officer because that is a policy. For as long as you retire as a very senior officer, sometimes after 10 years we don't retire, you die. They need for take you body go to police headquarters. They go for go do laying out. They want in file. I tell you for free, we'll search all over the Ugona Kingdom, we'll search for this because we need the records, we got to give tribute about we tribute to the police. So now they're very strenuous. So we get to move away from that analog system, that paper-based system, to make sure say it become digital. So that's another thing. Then we also get this corporate governance. You know, we also get to make sure say we like waiting and say waiting the happen at Central Police Division. Understand? Then supposed for happen na Aberdeen Police Division. Then supposed for happen na Lumley. So now we get a system where waiting the operator is different from going at the other side. So at least we get to make sure we ensure cooperacy across the board. You know, across the board. So those are some of the steps we get to do. You also get to talk about capacity building. The one way Lord they tell you say Nemo that could none abet. I think I'm right. Nemo that could none abet. Basically, you cannot give what you do not have. It's a principle law. But if you relate them to the current situation, which you not get, you not get. If you not study physics, not study physics. Nobody can say they can't teach physics because I go university. They go to not be the teacher. It's not possible. You do not have the knowledge, you don't have the experience, you don't get the expertise for let you do. So we get for capacity to personnel them to that level where they go for deliver on the mandate. You know, you don't change the attitude, now you develop them to that kind of level and make sure say the courses the way Ghana they do. We other institutions they do, we see how they align them course and they to service based rather than force based. You know, so those are some of the things. Then we even talk about case management. We get lots and lots of things that happen where it's still paper based. But we won't forget a system like what happen in Ghana. You know, from the very time when the matter they start, the judiciary. When are they all form part of the tripartite arrangement? You see, the criminal justice system is the kind of tripartite arrangement. We get the police, we get the judiciary, and then we also get the correctional service. From the time when the matter they start, the police, understand, judiciary you don't know, and the I call them the correctional service don't know the steps away they take to go that you call an e-case management. So all those things we can put them in place for make sure say we be very effective.
What in this transition get for do about the traffic sector? Because this is one sector where people get concerned about, especially drivers them, even passengers who apply the motkaya, they know because it's common as police break motka and say I don't need money one so yes then get the left.
It's all part of the process. It's all part of the reforms where they take place. You know, somebody can say the laws where we get for now, they provide for somebody. They asked me a question yesterday about this same issue. They say, in Ghana, I mean, you know, they see plenty of traffic officers. I said, but it go different also for now because the law will get to support for them to treat. Understand? But we don't put all those structures in place. We even get, we get traffic lights. What we fix it and all get for happen. We will get less policemen at the street. We will get less interaction with people. But the issue of talking about police corruption, it doesn't matter whatever system we get, whether na police force or na police service, management totally different against them, and management not ever support them. So whosoever we normally try for doing, I mean, when they come to a notice, we always try to take the right line of action. Inside
the program this morning, we start for look at messages. This one say, ACP, please investigate police officers at Model Junction and Hillside bypass. So these guys taking a lot of booking from drivers, keke and others.
This one from Victor Foden, our Facebook page. They say the police force can only be perfect, by which the vice president should be removed as chair of the police council. It's not the police. If not, the police will always be there taking command from the politicians, which brings them to a bad image.
This one say, waiting at the process if police officer see somebody for the first time with smooth tire or not get triangle and other things.
This one from Uncle Sule in our Facebook page. They say, good morning, Radio Democracy. I am watching from Greece, Europe. I think the change of name is not matter to the people of Sierra Leone. What people are interested more is the negative attitude of plenty of these officers in Europe. Here, before you join the police, you must have a diploma and you can continue with other courses during your tenure in the police force. The police must stop to recruit political boys who are party picking in the force, especially the OST.
And this one say, we want to see a police that the people can trust and will be willing to go to for protection.
More text messages now we program. This from Daniel Keke Toma Kalkul say, I hope the transition of Sierra Leone police will mark a significant step in Sierra Leone brothers to efforts to modernize its institutions and ensure the rule of law, with lessons from Ghana expected to play a crucial role in shaping the future of Sierra Leone policing.
This one say, I pray justice prevail for the death of Sia Kamara. I'm calling on the society to reject such acts. Unwavering physical abuse is never the solution to a relationship. So please, guys, abstain from this.
This one from Bashiru Bunduka on our Facebook page. They say the police officer has been this police officer has been very professional, and I said I respect him. That now for the head of police media.
And this other one say from Victor Fode say the police force can only be perfect by I think Musa don't take that one day. And this other one say police for protect life and property, but Brima Kamara now una they take gun they kill innocent citizen with all that. So please, with this reform, una need for change, una strategy.
A very long messenger from David Alfonso Cisse on our Facebook page. They say the recruitment of uneducated individuals into the Sierra Leone police force presents a significant challenge that must be urgently addressed. A police officer's role requires not only physical presence but also the ability to accurately read, write, and articulate statements. This is crucial for upholding the law, documenting residents, and ensuring justice is served. When officers lack basic literacy skills, it undermines the effectiveness and credibility of the entire police force. Reports may be poorly written, statements may be misinterpreted, and crucial details could be lost, leading to miscarriage of justice. Furthermore, it hinders communication with the public, eroding trust and confidence in law enforcement. To build a true effective force for good, it's imperative that recruitment standards are elevated. The police force should prioritize education and training, ensuring that all officers possess the fundamental skills needed to perform their duties with competence and professionalism. This is not just a matter of policy, but a necessary step towards strengthening the rule of law, and protecting the rights of all citizens.
This other one say, please ACP Brima, please investigate a police officer around the Choitrams Junction, Kuto Road, by the name of Blaka. Okay,
we continue for look at more messages them inside the program. Good morning, Salon. This one from Mystic Nadwazaki. They say, as a nation, we must treat the mpox outbreak with seriousness so that it will not spread like the Ebola virus. Let us be fully prepared more so when our health sector is fragile. So we then text message.
The last one I go take for now say, I have no doubt in you, ACP Brima Kamara. I'm also calling on citizens to use body camera for our officers to minimize bad policing in our country. ACP, these are some of the messages that we'll get inside the program. We'll respond to them, sir.
Yes, yes. I'm a duty that for as long as I'm there. Inside bypass road, I don't take them on board. I will take them back to office. I will look into them. Somebody talk about for remove the vice president as member of the police council. He not get anything for do it with policing. I mean that now just for now to me it's just by way of convenience. The vice president not respond for the day-to-day operations of the police. Now the inspector general of police now any day. Waiting police council do. Even Ghana where we go, they get police council. Even England, we get then council a day. So now just for matter of convenience, but don't think they run the police. So question of removal as head of the police council, you not make any sense really, honestly. Not get anything for do with the day-to-day management of the police. Smooth styles. I think I talk about say IGO address traffic policemen. Two words I use. I say one, he address on issues of professionalism, and secondly the issue of discretion. So as to waiting for do at the first time, I mean it's a matter of discretion. I mean, but me discretion will be different from somebody else. But if the task smooth, yes, it's an offense. But it depends on the individual. So it's a matter of using our discretion sensibly. Say somebody change of name not get anything for do. Well, you not get anything for do according to him. But as far as we're concerned, the deliberate steps we take and the structures we put in place will lead me to the kind of police we all want to make it go be. So to me, very necessary. See the one for say police all the people will trust. Now that make all this all respond for the movement from being a force to now being a police service where we will be servant to the people. And if we are the servant, of course, like I say, when you're a servant, you always try to do something so that you will appear very good in the eyes of a master. So all around they very good. Somebody say hope say the transition will make significant steps. Yes, we have to hope that one, and we should say the transition will bring kind of significant steps to policing. Somebody talk about justice for CIS. For as long as we find out say which happened wrong, then you will get injustice. That matter they don't go far. I should say by even yesterday the matter for the law officers department as per I get discussion with Lumley yesterday. Somebody say look try for be professional. Yes, we will try as best as possible for be professional at all times. Because professionalism is all about you do something we they say you do and fine. Now how you do and then about professionalism. Me and you go do the same job. Understand? But how you do and somebody say this you do and fine. So you're very professional. Other person go do and say no, I don't like the way I do. So you go say this person is unprofessional as the case may be. But me you always talk say professionalism is gets a lot of do to subjectivity. Yes, now we they protect lives and property and we will continue for the one day. Recruitment of uneducated people. You know, people always if you say postman full people not to full people in the police. Me say also sometimes we are even heavily loaded past somehow out there where they say inland all the book. Heavily loaded. But you know the work we do, not the work if we make a lot of papi show. But we will try as best as possible make sure we get the best people the best beats for doing at the police. They say for investigate blacker, either around Choitram, but the person not tell me for investigation for. So I don't know what thing for really do. And then somebody talk about body cameras, all the part of this, the package, part of the structure. Because sometimes you call in the UK, you know, if I say way, if the policeman they handle in a public, now say they make you they put you on this kind of way because there's somebody not going to tell and say this now he touched somebody sexually as the case may be. That's why they put you on, you know. But the camera there, we go make sure that all conversations and discussions the camera will record them. So we will reach at that level where we also get body camera where it will be very helpful for all of us.
How soon we go see this transition as you the left wing at the program?
It is a process. We don't start them. I should say we will reach to the very end, then we will see. But I'm not telling you not why they don't.
Thank you very much. We will continue to get updates from you for Seka this move with the Salon Police want do. Well, now this edition of the program, Good Morning Salon, go left you for today. Plenty thank you to the Assistant Commissioner of Police, Head of Police Media, Brima Kamara, for joining me in today's edition of the program. And they talk about a proposed plan for move from police force to police service. Plenty thank you for watching we. And plenty thank you to the technical and production team.